I am somehow once again 3 chapters behind. Time for another triple review. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do mean to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. So another fun fact. I don't think Richia will come with the bag. I just don't think it'll happen. I think it'll be a little bit too, kind of crazy, a little bit too dark. So I think she's going to clutch up. So let's see how she clutches up in chapter 38 of Ichi the Witch, known as Give Me a Hug. Let's see. When was it that he started looking at me with such sad eyes? Oh. I mean, I like that she does know, right? Like she genuinely, she knows that something was up. Even if she couldn't place the context around why, because of the Bakugami's abilities, she knew exactly, like, she knew something was wrong. And that goes to show how deep the familial bond was, though, especially from such a young age. Like, they can't be any older than, like, 10 here. But she knew that something was wrong with her brother, and has known for years. But she couldn't place her finger on it. Let's see. They started looking at me with such sad eyes. Kokuraku! Answer me! Let me know you're okay. Ooh, ground shaking? I'm guessing that's because of the Bakugami. Let's see. Oh, the shaking is getting worse. I have to find him and get him to the safety of the palace. First, fast. Richard, why are you here? Why are you out here, though? Why are you out here? I know he's feeding. I know the Bakugami's licking his lips right now, like. I can't wait for this easy lick. Goku. I'm sorry. Every single time I see Goku, I'm like, Goku? Son Goku? Let's see. Help me. Huh? Oh gosh, are there still citizens out here? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Whoa. You know, I know he's a fiend for, but why does he look so devious in this panel? Why does he look so devious in this panel, bro? Why? Why does he look like this? Like well, then again, he's actually literally dying. Well, not dying, but like his source of power is actively fading as we speak. He fumbled his own bag. So I guess it does make sense that he's this desperate and this crazy looking. Let's see. Ooh, grabs her wrist. All right, let's see. You did well to run to my... What is that? Okay. You did well to run to my aid, faithful princess of my country. I am the embodiment of Bakugami. My voice. Do you not recognize it? Okay, so interesting. So he was always projecting his voice. I do want to know, though, because we haven't seen it yet. Was he small? Like, was he microscopic? I get how he's able to fit inside the big Bakugami. But, like, when it was the tiny tapir, was he just small? Was he baby? Do Mashiks grow? Like, well, obviously we know the Bakugami grows. But that's because we know it grows due to external conditions such as absorbing despair and being consistently hugged. But, like, every other Majik we've seen has kind of just popped up full size. Even Inazuri, who was, like, a newborn baby Majik for all intents and purposes because he just spawned in, was just a full-size wolf. So I do wonder, is there, like, a smaller form of him? Like, whatever his chibi form, because he's going to be captured by Ichi. You know he's going to be captured by Ichi. But whatever his chibi form will be, well, is that going to be, like, his actual size when he was inside the Bakugami? Or is this a form mutated from, like, consistently absorbing human emotions in particular? And this actually was once his true form? I don't know. I mean, I don't really ever expect Nishi-sensei... Yeah, I don't really expect Nishi-sensei to ever explain it. But it does make me wonder, considering he was so tiny once. Let's see. My voice. Do you not recognize it? Lord Bakugami? But you know, like, once again, I can't blame her. She's genuinely brainwashed, right? Like, I can't fully blame her for fumbling the bag here, or nearly fumbling the bag, because I still don't think she's gonna fumble the bag. But I cannot blame her because, like, that is essentially her deity, right? Like, imagine the... I can't go down that route, but, like, it'd still be crazy. It'd still be really crazy. Let's say, Lord Bakugami. My other half has gone berserk, lashing out in a rage. Left unchecked, it will destroy the country. It is still so crazy that this super next level, high level Majik thing is just being restrained by one of Descas's casual Majiks. Or at least presumably casual. I mean, it is a giant thread dragon, but still. Descas herself, that cracked. Let's see. But even gods must be saved. But even gods might be saved by faith. Give me your sorrow, just as you did when we first met. But, like, that's stackable? Is that a thing you could, like, you can do it multiple times? Well, it's kind of crazy. Let's see. But you know what? I do like, I'll give the Bakugami this. Or the Joyous Sorrow Magic this. He is smart. He's playing it very, very well. Especially considering he's super desperate right now. You'd expect him to be, like, tweaking a little bit more. Like, obviously, you know, like, he's tweaking, you know, like that. That is the face of a tweaker right here. If I've ever seen the face of a tweaker, that's the face of a tweaker. But he's doing well to play up a part, especially considering this is all, like, nonsense and lies. It's not actually his other half. It's a creation of him. So I do like how he's playing it. And being unironically being forced to kowtow to the very humans he disrespected and disregarded, right? Because without Richia, if Richia does manage to deny him here, which I think she will, he's cooked. He's cooked. Like, he's genuinely fried. So now he literally has to gaslight Gatekeep and Girl Boss on a higher level than he ever did before, and possibly double dip on the sorrow. I guess. Listen, my sorrow. Oh, I guess yeah. He never really told him directly. He just told him, oh, don't worry, you'll be happy after you hug me. He didn't really say he's specifically draining their sorrow. Yes, with it, I'll be able to quiet my physical form's rage. What are you right now, then? You're not a physical form? Huh? Let's see. And stop its blind rampage. Save your country, just like you did 10 years ago. Ooh, he's playing a good gaslight game, but Richia, fight it! Fight it, Richia! I know you're better than this! Let's see. Oh. Looks like Richia himself won't even have to fight it, because Bakugami or Gokuraku's here to fight it himself. Bakugami! What? Dude, did you think you got that far away? Of course they noticed you were leaving. Oh, and I love how Ichi's supporting him, man. He's like, don't worry, boss. I got you. We got this. Let's see. Get away from my sister! Yeah, talk that talk. Honestly, Ichi, throw Gokurado out. Gokurado? What? Ichi, throw Gokurado. I said it again! Ichi, pick up Gokuraku and throw him at the Bakugami. Let's see. He still has sanity. No dub, right? Like, you failed. You fumbled. You fumbled the bat. Let's see. He still has his sanity. What? Oh, yeah, she doesn't know he's a cyborg. That registered so long ago to me. I was like, oh, yeah. She doesn't actually know that her brother modified himself to, like, non-human degrees a while ago. I forgot about that. What is that? Goku. Oh, and you know, I do like how this parallels the initial visions that Gokuraku was getting, right? The idea that at first it was this exact same scenario, the humanoid form of the Bakugami capturing and holding Richia and making her feel despair directly. Now that's actually happening in real life. So we saw Gokuraku overcome the illusion, but will he be able to overcome the reality? Let's see. Is that Gokuraku? Yes! Look at him! Huh? That's the pitiful remnant of what was once your brother. He gave up his body, his humanity, in a futile quest for revenge. This country has birthed a monster! Ooh, and you know what? Once again, Nishi Sensei, they're like they got the cauldron, and they're whipping it up with the pen right now. Very specifically, because the country did birth a monster. Not just Gokuraku, as in the cyborg, human, magical tool amalgamation, but in the Bakugami, in that twisted worship of this false deity, now they have created that monster, and that monster is doing its best to maintain itself by any means necessary. So I see you cooking. I see you cooking. Oh, and I love this reflect once again. Shiro Uzuzaki Sensei. So Samuel Nishi Sensei is the writer, but Shiro Uzuzaki Sensei, the artist, goes genuinely insane. Like, they're currently. I know Boichi's back. I don't know. I kind of, like, Marshall King kind of lost me. I'm not going to lie. The reason I stopped reviewing, I just didn't really care. It didn't really click with me. But outside of Boichi, they are currently the best in the game. Like, this one panel alone, the reflection captured perfectly. You can still see the pupil being based in Gokuraku's black shirt. Like, it's just so well done, man. It's cooking. Let's see. Huh? Elder sister. Yeah, you can literally see it leaking out of him. Got to tie his tubes out. Let's see. Gokuraku. Oh my gosh. Isn't he such a sad sight? Doesn't it bring you pain? Look what happened to your poor brother. No! Don't listen to it! It must hurt so much, you poor thing. Give me a hug, and that pain will disappear. Ah! There it is. There's the chapter title. But we only 8 pages in. Richia, fight back! Or Ichi throw Gokuraku. One of these two needs to... Either Gokuraku needs to be thrown, or Richia needs to fight back. Honestly, Richia fighting back, that would be a lot more, like, thematically satisfying for the character. But Gokuraku being thrown would be very funny. Let's see. But give me a hug, and that pain will disappear. I'll make it go away, just like when your mother died. I think he fumbled the bag there. I don't think he should have brought up the fact that he's the reason why. Because, yeah, Richi's going to clutch up. You want to know why I know Richi's going to clutch up? Because this is a flashback before this instance right now. She knows for a fact her brother's been looking at her hollowly, all based around her mother's death. And for the Bakugami to remind her that he took away the reason why he's the reason why she cannot connect with her brother properly. Now that's not enough. Like, now that he's awoken that, and he's gonna be like, wait, my mother, she passed away. That's when my brother stopped looking at me. Hold on, like now I think it's all gonna wake up. He got a little bit too forward. If he had just kept on, if he had focused on just looking at how sad, look at the sorry state your brother is in. Aren't you sad? Aren't you despairing about that? Give me a hug. I'll take care of that for you. Then he may have been able to do it, but I think she's not gonna be able to do it now because she's like, you're the reason I can't connect with my brother. One of the only members of my family I have left outside my own father. No. So let's see. No! Elder sister! Do it! Give your sorrow to me! Bakugami! Okay. Let's see. Veen? I knew she was gonna clutch out. Shove. I've never seen shove spelled like that. S-H-U-V? Let's see. No! Huh? Even Gokuraku's like, wait, sis, you built like that, sis? Let's see. Lord Bakugami. Interesting, she still calls him Lord. Let's see. Lord Bakugami, I'm sorry, but I can't hug you. Not ever again. Yes! That's what I'm talking about, Richia. That's what I'm talking about. Cook it up then. Let's see. For years now, I felt like I've had this strange hole in my chest. Ooh, and I love the artistic symbols in here. Let's see. A hole where I used to have something important. At the same time, my brother started looking at me with really lonely eyes. I was worried. He looked so sad. I wanted to help him. But once again, I like that. I like that the Bakugami's separation isn't perfect. Like, truly, to take sorrow is to take a piece of somebody, right? And while you may be able to ignore it and acknowledge it or not be able to acknowledge it for a while, missing a piece of yourself, especially because I still personally believe, as sad as it is, and as twisted as it is, I do ultimately think we are defined a lot by the negative things in our life. Obviously, you can definitely be defined by positive things. I know many people who are mostly darn near exclusively defined by the positives of their life, and they haven't really gone to many negatives. I think that's beautiful. Ultimately, I wish life was basically all positives, to a degree. Because ultimately, I know I am who I am today because of the negativities I've gone through. And notably, all the negativities were done by your boy. Like don't ever think, oh, did someone wrong you in the past? No. Every single negativity I've been through is not, like, 99.9% my fault. There'd be, like, an ooch scooch of something that's, like, out of my control. But, like, most of my bags, I fumbled myself. Trust me. But because of those fumbles, I've turned into the person I am today. And I wouldn't give that up for the world. I am me, and there's no one else I'd want to be but me. And even if you were to go back, like, I'm trying to think of, like, my biggest failures. If I were to go back in time and undo them, I don't think I'd be me. It's kind of like how I always joke. Well, I've mentioned this prior, how my mom always talks about, like, oh, you know, maybe you could have had a different father. And I was like, that wouldn't be me. That would be like y'all could have done it on a different day, and that still wouldn't be me. Who I am is so condition specific, and who I am, not just like as in terms of my existence, like talking about my mom and dad making me, but also who I am as in the person I am today. That guy with a pencil of the current day is very specifically built on the negativity and sorrow that I've gone through of my own volition. So taking that away, I don't know, because I don't know if I would still be who I am. And that always concerns, as a person who somewhat prides himself a bit on a strong sense of identity. At least that's, I like to believe I have a pretty strong sense of identity. I don't really want to risk anything that's made me who I am. And sorrow is a big part of that. And I do like how Richia even acknowledges she felt that. She felt something missing. Something was wrong with the scenario that she had gone through. And that's nice. Let's see. A hole where I used to have something important. He looks so sad. I wanted to help him. But I couldn't. I didn't know how. Anyone I asked for advice said the same thing. Have Lord Bakugami... Look at how fat he got! But have Lord Bakugami take his sorrow away. And I couldn't do that either. For some reason, it felt like something I should never do. That if I let him go, I'd lose everything for good. But see, I love that. I love that Richia. Even independent, because once again, everyone else, all the adults in her life, have said, just have him hug the thing. Have him hug the thing that made us all happy, and then it'll be fine. No, even through the manipulation, the mental manipulation, and honestly, like the spiritual manipulation that Bakugami was putting on everybody, she was strong-willed enough, even as a child, to be like, no, I can't do that. Not to my brother. Something's wrong. Even subconsciously, even as she went along with it. And you could even tell that before this moment, right? When she was the only one in the entire country to still love and care for her brother, in spite of being a hollow husk of what she should be. In this moment, and before that, she knew something was wrong with her brother, but she still loved him. She still cared for him so deeply that she would never force him to hug this thing that took something away from her, that put a hole in her heart. Even subconsciously, she wouldn't allow that to happen to her, the brother she loved so much. Yo, Richard, why are you trying to become a goated character right now? Let's see. That thought is the last thin thread of connection we have. I've held on to it this whole time. So I'm afraid I cannot let it go. Not even for you, Lord Bakugami. That's what I'm talking about, Richard. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. My concern for my brother is mine, and I won't give it up. Aww. Once again, as an older sibling myself, my baby brother, that little boy, he's a mess. He's rude. He's backhanded, he's snarky, and sometimes I do want to just smack the taste out of his mouth for how rude he can be. That's my baby brother, man. That's the baby. That's the baby. I'm not sure how he feels about me. Once again, I don't have an older sibling. I have like family members that I basically consider older siblings. Like I very particular have an older cousin who's like is much older than me, but I basically view as a big sister. That's kind of how I've always viewed her. But in terms of like actual direct siblings, I only have my little brother, so I'm not sure how he views me in retrospect. But and any younger siblings, feel free to chime in on this. Even if your older sibling does annoy you and it is weird and rude and stuff like that, do you still care for him deeply? Because I as much as I wish he was different in many different ways, I still love my baby brother. That's my boy. And I completely empathize with Richia here. Where like that you're the love and concern you feel for brother. Like she literally says here, my concern for my brother is mine, and I won't give it up. It's true. I will as. Until I am old and gray, until I leave this earth, I will always care for my baby brother. I'll always be concerned for that little guy. Even though he's not little anymore. He's literally, like, my size. But say, not for you. Or for anyone. Because I am his sister. Yeah, Richia, yeah. Yeah, stand on business there, Richia. Yeah. What? Don't give me that sappy drivel, wench. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Whoa, can I say that on the channel? Whoa. Whoa, I kind of just rock with it because I was reading about whoa. Hug me. Cling to me. Desperate for escape. Ooh. The arc thing about escapism, that didn't click for me. Let's see. Why is everything reminding me of Deltarune? I'm too Delta-pilled right now. Let's see. You are frail, weak, insignificant human. How dare you turn your nose up to my blessings? You should just give me your emotions like the obedient trash you are. Then, while you all sit around smiling like vapid idiots in your painless world, I'll massacre you all as offers, and you'll offer your corpses up to Lord World Hater. Bow to me already. I am your god! He a little... In fact, we gotta put two fingers on this. He a little buku bonkers. But that's the thing. He underestimated humanity. And that does seem like to be a big theme. Underestimating people, but he underestimated humanity. And while I said many times before, he picked the right person to gaslight first. He clearly, despite being by her side for all these years, a decade, it's been 10 years. He didn't ever bother to understand her. He had such a shallow understanding of humans and their ability to cope and comprehend that he would never consider the fact that she would be better. She would be greater. She would transcend that maddening, not maddening influence, but like that unwillingness to give up. No, what am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? he never bothered to acknowledge that she could want to stand in the sorrow and have something that matters to her so much that she would never give it up, even if it hurts. And looks like that's gonna lead to his downfall, even if he views himself as some sort of god. But let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he felt it. Our country needs no god. What's with these bars? What is with these bars that these characters are dropping? Synchro rate. Whoa, 100%? Are you sure you should be doing that, buddy? Wait. And I love how Ichi's just like, I don't even know what's going on no more. That's my son. Let's see. Grit your teeth, you fiend. This is gonna hurt. Okay. Oh, right hook of doom and despair. All right. For the first one, W chapter. But luckily enough, we have chapter 39 and 40 right on the ready, so let's hop right into it. The punch of doom, despair, and agony. I see it, Gokuraku. Interesting that, like, is this ice that's popping out of him? I don't know. Let's see. Boom. Slams him. Let's see. Wait, there we go. Okay, so the feelings of game return. Chapter 39 of Ichi the Witch, Feelings Return by Osamu Nishi and art by Shiro Uzazaki. Usazaki? Am I saying that name right? I hope I am. Let's see. Boom. Darn, that is a massive punch. Oh, he's able to repair himself, though. Uh-oh. Even Ichi has like, darn, dude, I was supporting you, but I got a brace right now. What are you doing? Let's see. Up. Shouts to Richia, though. She doesn't get blown back all too much. Let's see. And opening up with a double spread. Uzazaki-sensei, please. Stop flexing on me. I know you're a better artist. I know you're a better artist, gang. Please. Don't hurt me. I'm fragile. Let's see. Darn. Yeah, and he decimated his entire arm, too. So was it like a skin thing? Like I thought at least some of his arm was still real, but maybe it was all mechanical. Because his arm is gone. So unless he's going to get like a fully robo arm now, that's kind of cooked. Let's see. But you know what? Bakugami's still in one piece. Very impressive. Let's see. Well, in one piece is a generous... Ooh, his face is... Oh, he's looking rough. Oh, look at his feet. Let's see. And he just immediately collapsed. But then again, yeah, I get it. If I had blown apart my entire arm, I would also instantaneously collapse. Let's see. Oh, and I love how Richia catches him too. Like, Ichi's there to support him, the external friend, the brother from another mother. But it's his sister who wouldn't give up her concern for anything that catches him the most and supports him best. Let's see. Well done, Gokuraku. Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, and there we go. So the sickle of sorrow or whatever this was, it broke, so he passed the trial. Oh, yep, and the chains that bound them also shatter. Oh, he's starting to get turned to a rock. How? This can't be. Oh yeah, he was jacked up. Look at his face, golly. But look who's about. Ooh, even his teeth are messed up. But look who's about to get slurped up. Look who's about to get slurped up. Look who's about to get slurped up. Look who's about to get slurped up and get added to the collection. Hey, look who's about to get slurped up. Look who's about. And you know what? I love this the most. Because unlike almost, well, admittedly, Inazuri did kind of just get and kind of slurped up, and so did the Kendake mushroom. But this is a Magic who gave a trial, and ironically enough, it does parallel Uro very, very well. A Magic who gave a trial that he figured impossible, right? Like, there was no way anyone's gonna be able to pass this trial. He never even considered the fact that he would ever be turned into a stone. And the universe, per the laws of it, is so uncaring and direct that it just immediately starts turning him. There, if there is, and I do, once again, just based on how this has been written, with Jiki Shirone, the prophecy magic and stuff like that, I do believe there is, well, there's all this talk of gods, I do believe there is some sort of higher power in the ichithewitch universe that sort of writes the rules. I would not be shocked if we end this series fighting a deity of some sort, on some every JRPG ever type beat. But, if they are, I like how, if that's not the case, I like how impartial the universe is. You set conditions for your trial, they met the conditions of said trial, you will now be turned into a stone for consumption. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. No! Stop! You can't! Not to me! I'm a Magic fit to stand beside them! The Lord World Hater! You can't do this to me! Stop! Wait! Please! Lord World Hater! And that, you know what? I'm not sure if it'll ever be confirmed, but I like to imagine that the World Hater never even knew who he was. Especially considering, I don't think World Hater is his actual name. I don't think so. It's his classification, right? Like I don't think, like, Inazuri has a name. Uro has a name. Urawashi has a name. I presume, unless he took the name Bakugami, I even presume this Joyous Sorrow Magic had a name. It just took Bakugami for itself, because it was a fraudster. But the World Hater? That's just a title. That's just what it does. And even then, we don't even know if that's truly what it does. So, the fact that the Bakugami didn't even know his real name, or anything like that, just knew his title, knew his position, knew his job, essentially. I like to imagine the tragedy of Bakugami never reaching him is because he never knew him, never understood him, or never understood it. I like that. Let's see. Lord World. And Ichi's immediately like, you are coming with me, buddy boy. Oh, he's gonna eat the rock. I know he's not gonna eat the rock. But look, and you know what? I like how Ichi is relatively flat-faced here. He's not smiling. He's not happy to complete this hunt. But he's just like, it's done. Hallelujah. Let's see. And once again, Ichi with the insane drip. The chocolate goes crazy. Let's see. No one will ever hug you again. That's what I'm talking about. He talked that spooky talk. Ooh, even that is very interesting. Seeing like how his mouth literally tore open. You can see his teeth through it. Very nice. This hunt is Kokuraku's victory. No! Hey, buddy. It's time for you to join Ururo. And Inazuri. And Urawashi. Let's see. Nope. No! Slipped up. Oh, and Nescos looks so proud. She's like a proud mama. She's like, that's my son. That's my son. That I knew he could do it. I know he could do it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's so adorable. Look at Gokuraku and Richia are like, so that's how that works. Now that I think about it, I don't think Gokuraku ever saw a successful magic acquisition because he couldn't do it. And Richia probably never saw it because she was heavily sheltered. So both of them are looking on like, did that guy just turn a false deity into a rock? And then eat it? Oh, no, he's not eating it, but still. Ooh, and then a massive boom? Is that just the sheer release of energy the Bakugami had? Interesting. Oh, that may also be the negative emotions being freed back to them. Yep, and they're all watching on the monitor. And I'm guessing the super big Bakugami also got dispelled. Based on Descartes smiling. Ah, okay, no, now it's starting to get dispelled. So she's been out here this entire time. No mirror here, though. There should be one. But she's been out here this entire time. And the great negative tape here never awakened. And all the extra eyes went away. Now it's just fading away. Yep. So all the negative memories, all the sadness, all the sorrow that was taken away is now going to be slowly returned, as the chapter title indicated. Oh, let's see. Oh, even this guy who was one of Lord Bakugami's mightiest meat riders. Sorrow. Oh, and he even reaches up to his sorrow and cups it. Let's see. We may not be around much longer, but you go on living, okay? The two of us will wait for you in heaven. Promise me that when you come up, a long time from now, you'll bring us lots of stories. We love you. Now and forever, darling. Oh. And that's the thing, right? Sorrow is sad. Naturally, it's sorrow. But when you block out everything that has to do with something that indicates sorrow, right? Like the loss of a loved one, you can tend to block out the light, the love, the positivity that came from them, right? Because you only feel despair at the loss of something or an event because you once felt something else towards it, right? Like I lost a friend. It's years ago now at this point, but I lost a friend, very, very, very young. And for a short while, admittedly, it didn't take long for me to realize it, but for a short while, I just tried not to think about it because every time I did start to think about it, my eyes started to well up and I started to cry. But I shortly realized, like, I'm never going to forget him. He will always be a part of me. As long as I live and remember him, he will be a part of me. He'll live on in me and his family and his other friends. So I couldn't appreciate that. And then in like Richia, well, obviously her connection is much more direct because it's her biological brother. But like, I would not get rid of that sorrow. I'm gonna get rid of that sadness because in a way, getting rid of that would disconnect me from all the positive memories I have with that man, that brother from another mother. So it's nice. It's good to see. Let's see, darling. Oh, and he just breaks down in tears. But it is a mix. It seems like a mix of tears. Like tears of pain, but tears of happiness. Oh, how could I forget? Yep, and all the different people are being reunited with their sorrows. From their dogs to family members, like grandmothers. Yep, and they're all breaking down in tears. Oh, and you know what? I love that. I love that the emperor feels sad, about not just clearly this is his wife, right, but also his son and how he treated him. Because we saw in the flashback that he didn't initially hug the Bakugami, but it was the concern for his own son that brought the negativity to him. And then he went and hugged it, and that is what led to him completely disregarding Gokuraku. So now he finally has that love back for his son. And once again, I don't have any kids as far as I know, but I can't imagine the guilt he must be feeling right now, right? Not just for like allowing the entire kingdom to be beguiled, starting with his own daughter, leading to his entire kingdom, but also like doing that to your son, like any of your children. Notably, I know there are deadbeat dads out there, deadbeat mothers, and I understand it. I don't really get it though, man, because at least because the love and passion and desire I feel to protect and care for those who aren't my biological children, nowhere near my biological children, not even like directly related to my family, like. There are multiple family friends, kids who I think about like on a daily basis. I'm like, are they okay? Do I need to do something for them? Let me send them a gift or a present. When's their birthday coming up? Like, I love them so deeply that I can't imagine ever doing anything to betray them. And I know the emperor is probably like feeling the most deep sense of despair right now, because he's realizing he not only forgot his beloved wife but also his own son, and he abandoned him for a decade. Let's see. Oh, and Monaco's looking on like, good. Finally, we can take over this guy. I'm kidding. Let's see. Richia, you may let your tears out a lot, but inside you are a dependable girl with a strong heart. As a princess and as a sister, look after your little brother, okay? And you know, it is funny, right? Because I can't directly relate to this. Because unironically, my parents had the opposite thing. Because due to my paternal instincts awakening way too soon because of my little brother, they're like, "You are not a third parent. Chill out, chill out." Like obviously, I've been left to watch him and stuff like that, especially when he was really young. But outside of that, like, they specifically told me he's not your responsibility. But I got mixed messaging. But I do understand that feeling of like just look out for him, right? Especially when you only have one. Like maybe, and I don't know, maybe for anyone in the comments who does have like multiple siblings, it's slightly different for y'all. But like, I got the one brother. He's all I have, and vice versa, I'm all he has. And like in the grand moral cosmos of the universe, I will most likely end up perishing before him, and then he will be alone in terms of like brotherhood. But like, I want to be there for as long as I literally can be. Like I said, till I'm old and gray and bald. Till I'm bald, old, and wrinkly. That's gonna be my baby brother, no matter what. No matter how old we get. Like my mom, she now will occasionally correct herself. She's like, because she'll call me like baby boy. And I'm like, well, you're not a baby anymore. And I'm like, always will be, no matter what. That like no matter how big and strong and tough I get or how much time passes, I'm always gonna be the baby. That time gap will never disappear. There was a long time in your life where I did not exist, and even if I now have existed for longer than I didn't exist in your life, I was gonna be the baby. We'll see. I'll always love you, Richia. Oh. And now the tears fall, man. Ichi the witch is up. Ah! Oh, it hits. Oh, even Gokuraku looking on. And he's crying too. Stop it! My heart! I ain't crying. I ain't. Let's see. Finally, you get to cry. Elder sister, I'm so glad for you. Really, really glad. Oh, Richia cups his face. Oh, they get a hug. Give me a hug. Oh, so it's like someone grabbed a needle, an IV, and just stuck dopamine straight into my arm, dog. Oh, the serotonin, it's flowing, man. I love it. Oh, and Ichi's looking on like, man, I have no context for what any of this means. I don't get the sibling stuff, but he's like, this is beautiful. Up in Desugas is here. Oh, and you know what? Oh, I didn't even think about the parallels between Desugas and Richia. She lost her little brother, but Richia was able to save him in a sense. So I know she'll probably even feel a little something here. So let's see. Desugas looking on. Oh, even Ichi's crying. Yo, I'm telling you this manga's peak, dog. I'm telling you this manga's peak. And Desugas looking on like, my son? Feeling emotions. What? Let's see. Walks up. And those extremely pointy heel. Like, Desugas, that cannot be comfortable. Let's see. Oh, holds his shoulder. Oh, as the sun rises over, or is it setting or rising over a new Bakugami, or the nation of Kagami, not Bakugami. That day, after 10 long years, the people of Kagami came together as a country and cried. Oh, oh, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. Is Kamugi still holding the mirror? Okay, I'm sorry. Well, let's hop right into the final chapter of this review. Darn, it was actually pretty quick. Look at me! I think that was like my only 15-minute review that I did completely organically. Let's see. Chapter 40. Man, this is beautiful. Man, stop flexing on me, please. I mean, keep flexing on me. You know, I love me some good quality manga art. But, like, it's like Shiro Sasaki-sensei is like, here. Ha! And just keeps smacking with peak art after peak art after peak art. I did not realize she was entirely pink. That's kind of... Oh, but I do... Oh, their eyes match up perfectly, though. They're blue with the pink... well, mostly blue iris with pink bottoms and tops. So they both have the same thing here. And interesting. So I'm guessing the blue on Gokuraku is probably actually a byproduct of the magic tools he used. I bet he did. Well, actually, no. We see in the flashbacks he has multi-toned hair. But it's possible that maybe he only became this blue so deeply because he still has some of the original, like, pinkish orange because of the magical adjustments he did. Let's see. Chapter 40, Succession. Let's take a look in a book. Reading Rainbow Type Beat. News of the Bakugami's acquisition raced through the country, shaking all the citizens to their cores. Hearing that right after getting their sorrow back was a blow that left many dazed and emotionally unstable. Ah, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering, like, there should be some kickback to Bakugami being claimed and also them getting their emotions back. Let's see. The Mantino Witches Association stepped in, sending witches adept at healing to help care for the emotionally wounded. Aw. Aw, man. I really hope we get to see more of the Witches Association, and I hope we get to see more of the other associations. This is very, very nice. So far, the Mantino Witches Association just seems so cool. So let me see the CD underbelly. I know there's something wrong here. Let's see. But at the same time, for many citizens, I was sad, yes. But so many memories of my precious husband came back. See, yeah, that's the thing. So when the Bakugami ripped out their sorrow, he ripped out all positivity associated with them, too. That's so crazy, man. That's crazy. But let's see. I picked up my tools again for the first time in years. I used to love working with them. I polished them every day. I wonder what his sorrow was associated with that he couldn't even work. Let's see. It's strange. For some reason, I feel so much more alive now. You know, it's true. Once again, it's because of our consciousness, man. Humans were defined by so many things, but I do think sorrow is one of the biggest ones. We like, it always goes to the idea you never know that you're high in the sky if you've never been low on the ground. You never know that you've been happy unless you've been sad. You can be neutral, obviously, but like the fluctuations is a big part of the human experience. It's so core to who and what we are. Because at least as far as we understand, most animals, they can feel sorrow, they can feel emotions, but it doesn't. I think it's the lack of ability to reflect on those emotions that makes us different from them in a sense, even though we are all animals. Let's see. While they professed sadness, their eyes held a look of relief. Reconstruction efforts began right away. How much reconstruction needed to be done? 2 days after the incident. Oh? Oh, well, I suppose it is succession. But so I'm assuming Richia is going to become the new queen, I'm guessing. But the father is still alive. A grand and solemn funeral was held for the late queen. Oh, so wow, she didn't even get a burial. That's how bad it was years ago. Let's see. Mother, I humbly apologize for waiting 10 long years to provide you the send-off you deserve. I wish you a quiet and peaceful rest in the next world. Okay, so reincarnation is not a thing in this universe. At least not for humans. Let's see. Or at least for this culture. We are deeply grateful to you all for bringing your prayers in this time of great anxiety. Okay. So let's see. For 10 years, I did not do my duty as your king. It was Bakugami who provided the pillar of support upon which you rested on, not me. So you know what, and I like that. I like that he's taking responsibility for it. He fell for the okie-doke, and he feels genuinely guilty about it. I was unable to guide you to the happiness and prosperity that you deserve. That failure proves I am unfit for the throne. Thus, this ceremony will not... Yep, okay. Thus, this ceremony will not only be a funeral. It will also be a coronation. I hereby officially revert our country's name to Kagami, as it once was. So I guess the Bakugami really was his name. If the country did have a original name, his name actually is Bakugami. So there you go. Let's see. I also hereby cede my throne to do a public election. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, it's going to be Richia. To my daughter, Richia Kagami. Is she ready for that, though? That's a lot of responsibility to put on. How old is Richia meant to be? Ichi's what, 15? Richia is probably like no older than 18, dog. Or like at most 20. Like, are you sure she's ready for this? Let's see. To my daughter, Richia Kagami. Oh, but everyone's happy for it, though. At least everyone's cheering. Our country gained much this last decade, but we also had much stolen from us. We went from the depths of the earth up to the height of the sky. Honestly, what I was talking about there, the highs and lows of human emotion, and how, unless you experience that fluctuation, you will never really know what you are. But we had our hearts, our precious emotions taken from us, because we had no means to resist the insidious assault of the creatures known as Magics. That's true. They didn't. Why am I lagging? Why am I lagging? No, we were doing so good. Am I lagging? I am lagging a little. Hold on. In fact, I'll do this. Whoa. Oh, that's why I get why I'm lagging. Hold on. Let me do this. Here. Now we should be fully gone. Hopefully I didn't just break OBS doing that. Okay, good. Now I'm going to hit the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ben 10. Trend. There we go. Okay, we should be good. Let's see. We went from the depths of the earth up to the height of the sky. Some may... oh, wait. Yeah, the insidious creatures known as Magic. So that is true. They didn't really have... they had magical... it's funny enough, because we know their main export, unironically, was magical tools, right? But that ended up falling to the wayside. So they were able to make magical tools, but they were not able to create their own faction of witches, and had to rely on the Mantanel Witches Association. So hopefully this is, like, an inspiration for them to start building up their own, like, Magic capture force, witches of their own. Let's see. Known as Magics. But we still have but we still have all the skills and knowledge our forebears bequeathed to us. And we have our hearts back. We'll guide this country into the future with our own thoughts, our own actions. We may have been knocked low, but we will stand once again. Today, we take the first step. Okay. I was worried she wasn't ready for it, but clearly, she's built for this. She's dropping bars. Okay, Richia, okay. Let's see. We take the first step. All right there, Richia. All right, let's see it. Yep, calm, coordinate. Oh. Gokuraku, you're not why is well, obviously everyone's so injured. Let's see. Gokuraku! You weren't in your room. The doctors are looking for you. Go lie down. You need to rest. This is a little trope if I've ever seen it. The battered and injured main character visiting the battered and injured side character, being like, "You need to rest. You need to lay down." Let's see. Look who's talking. Hey, I'm sorry I punched you and bit you. Apologies. Hey, I'm sorry I stabbed you. You know what? They were enjoying the fight, but they're like, oh, it's over. Not the adrenaline's pumping anymore. My fault, OG. Didn't mean to do that to you. Let's see. Aren't you going to be in the ceremony? No, I'd just make it awkward for everyone if I was. Better that I hang back here and watch. But besides... well, actually, you know what? With the context, though, I feel like Gokuraku would almost be hailed as a hero now. Like, obviously, he disrupted a whole bunch of stuff, but he disrupted y'all from worshipping an evil deity. I feel like Gokuraku should be more heavily accepted now that they know the truth. Let's see. Besides, this is the greatest sight I could ever see. I couldn't be happier. And it wouldn't have happened without you, Ichan. If you hadn't come, our entire country would have been destroyed. Yeah, literally. Let's see. I may be banished, but I'm still technically royalty. Well, your banishment is probably undone, dog. Like I highly doubt they're gonna keep you banished. Let's see. On behalf of all of Kagami, thank you. You saved our country. Ichi. Oh, man. My glorious King Ichi. But these are pretty high stakes already. Like, man. What logic are we hunting next, bro? Like, if we're really doing this, we're gonna go back to, like, Inazuri level threats, or Washi level threats. We are escalating mad fast, dog. What? Let's see. You saved our country. Ichi. Ichi's like, I mean, that's true. But you wanna know how you could really thank me? Come along, my boy. I need a brother. Let's see. Oh, wow. I was kidding, but there we go. Then come with us, Gokuraku. Huh? It was heartening having you hunt together with me. I've never done that before. So the hunts with Richia the hunts with Kumugi and Desugas don't count? Okay, let's see. I've never done that before. That's the first I felt comfortable trusting my back to someone so Oh, he didn't fully trust Deskros and Kabugi. Not just the Deskros and Kabugi fan in me, but that does make sense. He didn't really connect properly until he was truly with Gokuraku. That hits. That hits. I like that. My back to someone so completely. I want to hunt Majix together with you again. That's why I want you to come with us. Gokuraku. I mean, if Gokuraku really is sticking to the whole banishment thing, might as well. Might as well squad up, gang. Squad up. Let's see. Is he gonna say no? Is he gonna say the prophecy though? I mean, then again, we already know fate is non-linear in this universe. You can definitely break fate, or fate can have multiple choice endings. So maybe this is gonna be a rejection of fate. Let's see. For the first time in a decade, Kagumi's finally moving forward. And it's my elder sister standing at the forefront. She's reeling from getting all her emotions back too, but she has to take the throne and be a leader for a whole country. Yeah, that is a lot. So he wants to be there for her. That's nice. I do respect that. If that's the reason why Gokuraku sticks behind at least for a while, I do respect that, because it's hard to leave your family in the first place. But especially in this kind of scenario, I get why Gokuraku wants to stick around. Then again though, they do have like magic teleporting mirrors, so you can come back to visit whenever you want. And I presume like the magical tool could be left here, and then you could go to the Mythical Witch Association. Worst comes to worst, you pop through the portal. Let's see. Everyone's hurting, uncertain, quivering with anxiety. Yep, I believe it. To turn my back and leave my people and my sister now, I can't do that. Why does he look so majestic here, bro? Why does he look so amazing? But I get that. He's like, dude, maybe in a bit. Like, give me a while and I'll consider it. But right now, it's just not feasible. I respect that. I'm flattered you'd invite me, Ichan. Call for help and I'll be the first one at your side. Oh, okay. So they probably will leave one of the teleportation mirrors with them anyway. But I can't leave my country. I'm sorry. Oh, my poor son. He's hurt. His emotions are hurt. Okay. If that's your decision, I won't argue. But if I need help, can I come to you? Well, he did just say that. He did just say that. He did say you could do that. All right? He did say, call for help. I'll be the first one at your side. But then again, maybe you just need the confirmation. Of course. Oh, good. I'm going back to my room. Deskars will notice if I'm gone much longer. No! He's like, Mom will kill me if he realizes I'm out of bed too late. Let's see. Okay. And he walks off. But you know he's sad. Like, he really wanted to be friends with Gokuraku. Oh, there she is. Injured idiots wandering around like morons get smacked! I love Deskars so much, bro. She's too fine. Once again, no one's hit my line. If you look like Deskars, hit my line. That's all I need. I just need just hit my line. I'll do anything. I'll do backflips, and I can't backflip. Let's see. Ah! What the heck are you doing out here and not in bed? You misbehaving mutt! Don't make problems for the medics. They'll yell at me. She's more so annoyed. But I bet Deskars even knows Ichi will be fine, right? Like, he didn't take too much damage. So, it's only the fact that it'd be a hindrance. Where'd you get off to anyway? Talking to Gokuraku, Mom, please. He said he's staying. Oh, that immediately makes Deskars calm down. And? Oh, never mind. She's still messing with him. And? Did you flop on the ground and pitch a fit like an overturned beetle? No. Why would you say that? But I do want him to come with us. But Gokuraku's family is more important to him than anything. I know how much he suffered trying to protect them. He's like, I know Ball. And because I know Ball, I can't sacrifice his Ball. Let's see. I know how much he suffered trying to protect them. It's not my place to try and change how he feels. You know what? For a guy who's barely socialized, very, very emotionally intelligent of Ichi. Very emotionally intelligent. Point. Oh, what is this? That isn't an issue for you to poke your mutt nose into. Oh well. We'll talk to Jiki Shirone about and wring out some more details about the prophecy. Wait, wring some more details about the prophecy out of it later. But for now, mission complete. Good work, Ichi. Aww, she's proud of him. She can tell too. Like, Deskars is not emotionally unintelligent either. She knows Ichi feels very sad about the fact that he's not going to be able to travel with Gokuraku. At least so far. I mean, I presume the narrative is going to flip, not only because of the prophecy, but this feels like everything is set up for Gokuraku to come along. And I assume it'll probably, if anything, it'll probably be Richia that talks him into doing it, being like, you can always come back. There will always be a home for you here. You know that. But follow your heart. And I think even Gokuraku wants to travel with Ichi. Because he felt passion for the first time he never felt too. He felt a connection with Ichi as well. It wasn't just Ichi being like, a homie who likes to hunt. Please come with me. It's the idea that they both cared for and respected each other. Let's see. Good work, Ichi. Yeah. Aw. Oh, shoot. That's right. He is still missing an arm. Let's see. Ugh. I hurt all over. Guess I better do something about my busted arm first. Ugh, man. Rebuilding it from scratch is gonna take months. I'm still impressed that you did that to yourself. All by yourself. Like, dude, who are you? Dr. Jiro? Let's see. Come to think of it, the witches said something about having a whole department for magic items. Maybe I could talk to them. Yeah, this is something for the tools department. I think we've seen them too. I'm not sure I'm supposed to start healing here. Well, yeah, I guess, because if his biomass is literally gone, there isn't actually much to heal. Wait, no. We've already asked the Witches Association for way too much. Besides, I just said I'm staying. Okay, so yeah, he's coming along. He's coming along. He's fine. He's already flipped himself. Besides, I just said I'm staying. I can't up and leave after that. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Aw, he looks so sad, my baby. Let's see. I think that's the first time we talked, and Ichan wasn't looking me right in the eye. He must have been sad that I didn't go with him. He really wants us to be friends. I mean, I think you all are still friends. He wants you to be close friends, like friends who travel and do stuff together. I forget the rest of the SpongeBob song. Let's see. Heck, I'd go if I could, but you can go, man. You can go. It's just that you feel, and notably, he can, but I get why he can. This is one way. This is one, like, the narrative has been set up so well for this character that if he doesn't come, fine. If he does come, fantastic. Regardless, it's well written either way. Let's see. I could go, but oh, a knock on the window? Look who came to visit. Huh? Uh-oh. Somebody's being careless. You really ought to lock your windows at night. Yo, Richie, why is every character in this manga so goated, dog? Like, this is for 40 chapters deep. Ichi the Witch is going absolutely boku bonkers with the character writing, dog. Undeniably worthy chapter. Like, there's no, man. From the character conflict to the resolution to Ichi's character conflict to Deskros accepting and praising Ichi alongside critiquing him. Man, all we need is a little bit of Kamugi, and this is just so good. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the live reaction. Sorry, I actually kind of ended up speeding through these chapters, but I feel like there is, like, a lot of, this is a conclusion. There's not so much to be said that's already not been said. I'm excited for the future. Once again, like I said, I'm not sure how we're going to de-escalate or escalate after this point. And I'm also interested to see how the Bakugami ends up playing out as one of Ichi's spells. And now he's part of his internal world alongside the Origumo, the Urawashi, Ororo, and Inazuri. And overall, I'm just very excited for the future. So, hope you guys enjoyed the live reactions. Can't wait to see you all in the next reviews. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, even to have a Patreon down below where you support me for as low as $1 a month. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. Also, now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions, here are the series I'm to review, ad variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 Patreon or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, the link to my Ko-Fi in the series down below. You can drop 5 for a short video, 20 being a small video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. And I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Once again, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is that guy with the pencil, writing off. I would like to give a thank you to our sketch tier members: Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier, XZ, Zera, Brendan Payne, J2MA, Guillaume, Buddha Uda, Alex Kenny, Yuki Ally, Enzo, Nevis 97, Zachary Wilson, Azo 2404, Planet Crone, Rye Rich, G Prosper, Swift Strike, Alexicon, Striker Man, and Autumn Mornings Lazo. Then, I'd like to give a thank you to our line art patrons: Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, Dread Zoan, and A+A. Then, I'd like to give a thank you to our Ink tier members: Austin Wimberly, Euchia, and Shrimpo the Shrimp.
Then, I'd like to give a thank you to our digital art tier members, J Warrior and AZ Void. And I'd like to give a thank you to our colored art tier patrons, Waki Munoz and Waki Munoz. And a final gargantuan thank you to our ultimate, that guy with a pencil tier patron, Calvin's wife. Not Calvin Elder, who ultimately does have one of my kidneys, but now I must know, and I must undergo the process of getting the second one removed, so I can send the other over to this wonderful family.